Yeah, just really, really proud of our team. That was a heck of a battle tonight. I thought Coach Beamer really had his team prepared. You could tell they were ticked off about last week's performance and came in and fought. Really proud of our team, not really flinching. Obviously, missed extra point, give up a big bomb, get stuck in the red zone a couple of times. We just kept hammering away. And ultimately at halftime, I told our guys, if we will just shore up the boots and we'll continue to run the ball, we'll win the game. Because in the fourth quarter, you got to run to win. And ultimately, that's what we were able to do. Can't say enough about Javen Richardson coming in and playing. I'll have to go back and watch the tape, but man, I was really, really proud of his performance tonight. We had a lot of big runs to his side. Really proud of Robbie for making that kick. That's not an easy kick to make in that moment, and he did an excellent job there. There was somebody else. But anyway, really, really proud of the staff. I thought Corey did an excellent job. We had 5 sacks, held him to -9 yards rushing. So really, really proud of those guys. And with that, I'll take questions. Do you have a stat? I threw mine away. Thanks.
Start round with Eli.
Coach, with the ground game overall, Ahmad and Jamal, just what went into being able to do so much in the second half on the ground?
Well, I think we did, in the first half, we really were trying to run inside zone and some gap scheme, and they were wadded up. They did a great job. And we made the adjustment at halftime to get to our outside zone scheme, and I thought our guys really had designed some good stuff in the 12 personnel, and ultimately they weren't able to stop it. I mean, they tried to go big on us. Give Bo credit. That was a heck of a job for him on the sucker play. Ultimately, that was a big game for us, too. I think he had almost 80 yards rushing. I thought he was crucial in providing us some first downs with his feet on unscheduled plays and really played a nice game.
Go over here to the game.
Eli, you said for a long time you think this is your deepest team. I know you talked a little bit about Jabin and Robbie, but just how's that mentality go into what happens tonight and then kind of follow up? Is there anything you could share about Caden?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately we're trying to be a team of teams. Everybody on this team has a role, and their job is to continue to be as good a player as they can be and develop, and when their opportunity calls, go in there and embrace their role. Caden got injured in Wednesday's practice. We thought it was going to be okay. He actually was a full participant in Thursday's walkthrough, but just didn't feel right about it, so we got an MRI Thursday night and decided that the best thing to do was to attack it. And so he underwent a minor medical procedure on Friday morning. He should be back as soon as he possibly can. It's not an end of season. It could be 3 weeks. It could be 5 weeks. We'll see. But really, really proud of our team for responding. And I was really proud of him. He said some really cool things to our team about this opportunity. So
Come right in here on the right.
Eli, with Ahmad, how would you compare, or how do you feel like he's lived up to what you guys thought you were getting so far? And with some of his runs,
I didn't think he's going to be this good. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, the dude's running through people like he's a dump truck. I mean, he's a Clydesdale amongst a bunch of fillies. It's unbelievable. I mean, how he scored on the one run when he left his feet, came back and had balance and scored. I mean, I ain't never seen that on tape before. So, dude's special, and there's not really much more to say about it.
The defense struggled with some deep balls at tonight, but they're in the fourth quarter. They get us beat critical stops. A lot of you guys can come back. Just what do you think of your defensive talent there in the fourth?
Well, I will say I'm really proud of the way they played defense in the second half, especially after the deep ball, to get the sack right there, push them out of field goal range, or not push them out of field goal range, but push them back. When we watch the tape tomorrow, I'm going to be on some secondary coaches' rear ends because this is getting ridiculous how porous our pass defense is, and that's got to get shored up in a hurry. And whatever we got to do to fix it, we're going to have to do. But there's way too many holes in our zone cover. We got bad eyes in the backfield. I'm not going to get negative. I'm not getting negative. But, yeah, that crap's got to get corrected. I mean, we gave up 290 total offense, 93 yards, and 300 of it was passing. 302 passing yards. It's ridiculous.
in the middle back here.
Coach Ahmad has the exceptional start to the game. Jamal helps to ice it once more. What is it about his makeup that gives you guys so much confidence in late and close situations?
Which one? Both of them
Jamal
or Jamal's? I mean, dude's been around. He's been steady as a rock for us. He's made of the right stuff. He's got an elite edge to him. He's always been a leader. We trust him with the ball. He's got great contact balance. Him in his own right, so heck of a running back.
Ready to go.
Eli, with Robert on that missed extra point, what did you call him? What do you see his response? And what do you say? Almost kind of what was the message when he was going out for that last one there?
I didn't say anything to him after the missed extra point. I mean, he knew he dorked it up. So, but after the timeout, I just looked at him and said, "We believe in you," and he went out there and made it. You know, some people say they don't talk to the kickers, but you know, Robbie, I don't think it would matter either way. So I figured I'd at least make myself feel better.
We'll go on the left here. Kobe Gay next.
Coach, 30-37, and they get 33 yards. They're about to go for it, call a timeout, they come back out, and they go for a field goal instead. What did you see there that made you want to look that over again?
We were in man-to-man. We didn't like the leverage that we had, and we thought they were going to run a pick route, which they tried to run a pick route. So we called timeout to get out of man, try to get to a zone. It'd probably bring a zone pressure, and they ultimately decided to kick it.
Go to Gay.
When was that? Was that in the fourth or was that in the third? That was in the third, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think
20-something seconds left. Yeah.
Eli, you said you were proud of Caden for what he said to the team. Is there anything you can share with us about what his message was?
No, hold it down. I'll be back soon.
We'll go right over here. Middle.
Coach, you all had a couple of red zone possessions early on where you settled for field goals. I know it was around this time last year where you all were doing exactly that. Is there anything you can learn from how you shored that up last year that you can maybe apply to being more touchdown efficient for red zone this time?
Yeah. What was our red zone scoring in the last part of the game? Did we score 2 touchdowns?
I believe so. Yes, we did.
So we learned it during halftime. Figured out at halftime what we needed to do to run the ball, and you know, you got to go back and watch tape. I mean, you're not going to hit every call perfect. You know, I'm trying to think of the sequence. I know that we weren't. It was 2nd and goal from the 6, and we had a throw, and then we had another boot. Didn't work out real well. So, you know, ultimately we got to run the ball a little bit better in there and figure it out. But we figured out ultimately to win the game.
A couple more. Go in the back.
Coach, that's now 2 pretty mobile quarterbacks you guys have held in check rushing wise with Jaden Daniels and now Sellers. What's the strategy there to be able to contain those guys with the?
Well, we better figure out how to defend them throwing the ball, because we're giving up way too many points in yards. But we're doing a great job pressuring them, and we're doing a good job stuffing the run. But we can't give up 300 yards passing. And I mean that's the thing that's disappointing. You look up our stats and our numbers and our time of possession is dominating, and yet the scoreboard's not, and it's because we're giving up explosive plays down the field for touchdowns. So we got to get that off the tape.
Cal on the left, and then we'll finish with Eli.
I did want to touch on that about that. It's not the first time we outrushed a team by 200, 300, 400 yards in a game in this early season. Is that more encouraging at this point? Is there that something that you can build off of, or are you more discouraged by the explosive plays on the other end and not being able to put teams away?
No, I'm not discouraged by anything that happened tonight at all. I'm not discouraged at all. Ultimately, in this league, if you can run the ball, you're going to win. You're going to win a lot more games than if you can't. And taking stuff off of tape is a good thing, right? That's something you want. I mean, this can either be a highlight or a launching point for us. We can either be satisfied with our ability to win this game, or we can go back to work and launch ourselves into the rest of the SEC. It's great to be 1-0 with things to learn from. So ultimately, we got to fix some red zone stuff, and we got to fix some pass defense. So be good.
Bench right here, Eli.
Coach, one more on Jaden Richardson. Just what does his last few weeks of work and prep look like behind Caden to be ready to step in today?
Yeah, I mean, I think Javen Richardson's a testament to what being a great teammate's all about. The dude took every snap as a starter in spring, in the week in 3 weeks of fall camp. And ultimately, we made a tough decision to slide Caden out. And he could have done a lot of different things. He could have pouted. He could have been disappointed. He could have came in and demanded a trade. I guess they can't demand a trade, but I mean, he could have done a lot of different stuff, and he didn't. What he did was every day he went in and went to work, and then he actually is our swing tackle, so he's our backup right tackle too. So he learned a multiple position, and you know, ultimately we had a ton of confidence. You know, I know there was a lot of different things, you know, being thrown out there about Caden, but ultimately we had a ton of confidence in Javen Richardson because he's a great young man who works hard, and when his moment showed up, he was there for the brotherhood. And that's what this thing's built on, you know. Take advantage of your opportunities. It's what Jamal Roberts does every day. You know, Marquise stepped up today. Brett Norfleet stepped up today. So ultimately, I think that's hopefully the identity of our team is, you know, things aren't going your way. You can either be disappointed or you can get back to work. And man, he did a great job.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
All right, thank y'all.